Have you ever wondered what it takes to think like a top tier problem solver? How do the expert at McKinsey solve the most complex problems and deliver unparalleled value to their clients? Hi, I'm Vijay and welcome to the first video of our exciting new series where we dive deep into the McKinsey way. What is this McKinsey way? This is a book written by Ethan M. Russell. In this series, we will discover the insider techniques and strategies that have made McKinsey the gold standard in consulting. Whether you are an aspiring consultant, a business professional, or just someone who is passionate about solving problems. This series designed to give you actionable insights and practical tools. By the end of each episode, you will have concrete takeaways to apply in your career or in your business. I remember when I first picked this book, it was a game changer for me, opening my eyes to new way of thinking and approaching to challenges and also to solve those problems. I'm thrilled to share these insights with you and help you to solve critical problems in your journey. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. Let's embark on this journey together and unlock the secrets of the McKinsey way. Now, let's get started. To provide some background about company for those who are unfamiliar about McKinsey and Company. McKinsey and Company is founded in 1923. McKinsey and Company has become world's most successful strategic consulting firm. Once again, I'll repeat, world's most successful strategic consulting firm. It has currently 75 plus offices all around the world with an employees of 4,500 plus. It may not be the largest strategic consulting firm. Some of the big accounting firms have larger practices, but it is certainly the most prestigious one. McKinsey is the most prestigious one. There are consulting firms, those are larger than McKinsey, but this is the most prestigious one. McKinsey consults to top Fortune 100. These are the top companies in the US. And let us understand what is there in book and let us give a deep dive into it. This book is majorly divided into five parts: the McKinsey way of thinking about business problems, how they are thinking about the business problems, and the McKinsey way of working to solve those problems. How, what are the tools they are using, how, what are the strategies they are making to solve those problems, and then the McKinsey way of selling solutions. How we are going to sell these solutions to our customer, that is very important part. Okay, we will understand these three topics in detail in this book, and also surviving at McKinsey, that was another part of this book, and life after McKinsey. How was the life of that author after McKinsey? We'll understand step by step. This is our part one, that is the McKinsey approach to solve problems. Okay, what is there in this? Let us deep dive into it and understand in detailed manner. Building the solution. Surprise? Yes, that is how the McKinsey works. You may be thinking that we have not understood the problem, but we are already building the solution. But this is the approach that McKinsey and Company is doing all the way from 1923. Okay, first we have to understand that how my solution might look like. My solution will be like this. Okay, first we have to understand that. Okay, that is how McKinsey works. First, my solution will be fact based. I'll collect so much of facts, and my solution will be depending on those facts and then rigidly structured. There is a method called MEAS, okay, that I'll be explaining with examples, and my solution will be hypothesis driven. Okay, what is a hypothesis and how to how our solution will drive through this hypothesis. Okay, we'll understand step by step. First, my solution will be fact based. Then what I have to do? Gather and analyze. What? Facts. Okay, we have to gather facts and we have to analyze the facts. That is the most important part. Then in order to gather and analyze these facts, what I have to do? At the start of an engagement, sit down with an expert and understand what is the best part of industry. Okay, what is very, if you are sitting within manufacturing, you ask what is the best part about your product, what is best part about your supplier, your customer, your internal departments, everything you ask about their industry, and what are the issues in the industry currently, what are the major issues that you're facing in this industry. You ask detailed internal, external, everything, then you will come across with a lot of facts. Facts compensate for lack of gut instinct. You will have that gut feeling. Okay. But these facts compensate for that feeling. Okay, if you are right, then it will help you. If you're wrong, it will again help you to become or overcome that situation and come back into right stage. And facts bridge the credibility gap. This is very much important. Our solution should be rigidly structured. Then what is the thing that they're using at McKinsey? There is a concept called MEAS, that is mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. That means no two facts should overlap, but facts should cover everything. All the facts, whatever you are listing, they should not overlap, but they should cover everything. Every document, every presentation, and every email and mail or voice call, anything at McKinsey supposed to be Miss. Miss structures your thinking with maximum clarity and maximum completeness. That is how the Miss is structured. Then did you understand? Okay, let us understand with an example how it works. See, here the case is we have to improve our manufacturing process. Okay, to improve that manufacturing process, we have to analyze potential causes of defects. I'm producing one part. I want to analyze the potential causes. Okay, now I have collected some facts. What are those facts? Those defects are due to substandard raw material. This is one thing that I have collected, and maybe the machine malfunction and machine calibration errors. There are so many machines without calibration and incorrect procedures and operator errors. There may be external factors like temperature and all. These are the facts that I have collected. These are collectively exhaustive. These are so much. Okay, I have collected so many. Here I have written 5, 6. Okay, that may be 10, 15, whatever it may be. This covers everything. These facts, whatever I have written, this should cover everything. Those are the causes of defects. Now you have understood what does collectively exhaustive means. Means we have to collect all the causes of that defect. Okay. Now moving ahead, how we can include it into me's. Okay. See here, first one is our defect is due to substandard material. Okay, that comes into material issues, and another cause is machine malfunction and machine calibration errors. That comes into machine issues, and next one is incorrect procedure and operator error and external factors like temperature. These three comes into process issues. That means we have collected all the facts, those are collectively exhaustive and mutually exclusive. Okay, divided into three major parts, which we are going to work because we cannot work with so many facts, 10, 20 facts, or sometimes it may be 50. Okay, you can call it as causes or issues. Okay, we have to summarize in such a way that we should conclude it by within three, maximum to maximum five, not more than that. That is how McKinsey is working. Now you understood how McKinsey's structure their problem. That is by using MIS, mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive. Then what is our third point in building the solution? That is hypothesis. Our solution must be hypothesis driven. What is this hypothesis? Hypothesis testing is an educated guess. Okay, there is a lot of difference between guess and educated guess. To detect significant differences by comparing simple statistics with population parameters. Okay, there are so many inputs, but by using simple statistics, we are going to predict and we are going to guess this is what it is, and try to find out the root of the problem before you start. Okay, this is a first step in hypothesis. We'll understand detailed how we can do it. And after understanding the problem, you start drawing issue tree. What is issue tree? I'll explain with you an example so that we can understand it in a better way. We'll break this initial hypothesis into three parts to understand better. First one is defining initial hypothesis, then generating initial hypothesis and testing the initial hypothesis. First one is defining initial hypothesis. In this stage, we are going to figure out the solution to the problem before you start. Okay, for example, now if I take an example of same defects, okay, suddenly if if I'm going to ask someone why the defect is happening, people will say human error, he is not doing properly, a machine is not working properly, or something like that. Okay, that is our initial hypothesis. Okay, this is a first step in initial hypothesis. Figure out the solution before you start. Okay, this is the first step. Then what is yes? Once you are done with defining initial hypothesis, then second step is generating the initial hypothesis. Okay, in this stage, you have to come to an conclusion that this is my hypothesis. This is my initial hypothesis. In our case, this is material issues, machine issues, and process issues. This is our initial hypothesis. But keep it in mind, the initial hypothesis must be decided by team. Okay, it should not be done by individual. The more you involve your team in this, the more better it would be. Once you define initial hypothesis, you will generate, and then once you generate, you Do an activity of issue tree. This is how a issue tree looks like. See, this is our machine issues. These are our machine issues, and again these are our material issues. In material issues, there are two issues. Okay, incorrect material specification, substandard material, and in machine issues there are again three issues. And in process issues there are incorrect procedures, insufficient training, human errors. Again, it goes again. It continues in each sub issue. Again, there may be different parts. Again, in each uh, that sub issue, again there might be different issues. If you go through such an structured approach of issue tree, you will understand what exactly it is. Once you generate your initial hypothesis and you do an activity of issue tree, and then you go on testing your initial hypothesis. While testing this initial hypothesis, you ask some questions to yourself and with your team. Have you thought about all the issues? Have you considered all the drivers of the problem? Are all your recommendations are actionable and provable? This is very important. If you are a leader, then ask what if we can change this? Okay, you ask a cross question. If you are a team leader, you ask a cross question to your team. What if we can change this? Then you will get to know whether they have given right, they are confident about the initial hypothesis they have drawn or not. What if we push that? What and how about looking at this way? What if I change this one? Okay, you ask questions. Then you will get to know how they have drawn this initial hypothesis. Okay, would be the best approach as a leader so that your team involves and you will get a right initial hypothesis. Let us summarize this video. Okay, in this video we understood our how our solution looks like and basic introduction of this McKinsey and company and this book. And other than that, we have understood how our solution looks like. That is fact-based, collect facts, analyze facts, and rigidly structured. Means mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive. And our solution should be hypothesis driven. How to draw a hypothesis? First, we have to define the initial hypothesis and generate that initial hypothesis and draw an issue tree and test that initial hypothesis. Thank you for this watching this video. In next video, we'll understand how to develop an approach. Thank you.